Hello friends, in this video we are going to watch Mohr circle method. Let's see a small problem. The principal stress at a point in the section of a heat exchanger shell are 18 megapascal tensile and 10 megapascal compressive acting mutually perpendicular to each other. So they are giving the two stresses, the 18 megapascal as the tensile, then 10 megapascal compressive. Okay, so we have to determine normal shear and resultant stress, and also the given its plane is normal to inclined is at 60 degree to the 10 megapascal stresses. Okay, and also we have to find the maximum stress, also maximum shear stress. Okay, so we already know by using the analytical method we can easily solve like normal shear stress. By using this formula we can easily find the normal stress. Then same as tangent stress we can easily solve using this formula, same as resultant stress and so on. Okay, if suppose the question asks graphical method, that is the Mohr circle methods, what we do. Okay, the Mohr circle method devised by Otto Mohr. Okay, he is the German civil engineer. His full name is Christian Otto Mohr. He is born 8 October 1835. So let's see using this Mohr circle how we determine the normal stress and the shear maximum shear stress and so on. Okay, so this is the given data. First one stress they given 18 megapascal, so we can convert to the 18 Newton per mm square. The second one is the 10 megapascal, using the it is the compressive stress, so we can put the minus. Okay, that's why I put the minus. So 10 Newton per mm square. The plane inclined plane is given, so theta is equal to 60 degree. Okay, so for the Mohr circle we have some procedures. Okay, each problem little bit varying. Let's we see this problem. Okay, how to solve. The first step is, so we have to draw a horizontal line and set of OA and OB opposite to each other to represent 18 Newton mm square and 10 Newton per mm square, okay, respectively to the sum scale. Okay, so first of all, what we do, we have to consider the one origin point. Okay, that is the O. Then we have to make the straight line. Okay, from the origin line there is one stress given 18 Newton per mm square. It is the positive, so you have to draw a line to the right side of O. Okay, so we consider the O to A. Okay, 18 Newton per mm square. So convert to some scale, whatever you scale, 1 is to 100, 1 is to 50, whatever it be. Okay, you can choose that. So we can draw a line, straight line. There's O to A. Okay, like that. So next was the given the 10 Newton per mm square. The 10 Newton per mm square is the compressive stress. So we have to draw the its opposite direction. Okay, that is mean you have to draw from the origin O line to the left hand side. Okay, so we can name it the B. So we can draw line. So first step. Okay, the second step. The second step is the bisect a BA at C with C is as center. Draw a circle of radius equal to BC or CA. So we have to draw the circle. For that we have to take the center point of AB line. Okay, A to B line, we know that we had drawn for the scale. So take the some center of AB line, that is this point. We take the name it C. Okay, now you take this distance from C to A or C to B as a radius of the circle. Then draw a circle for this. This is a Morse circle. Okay, this is the second point. Then third point. The third point, what is the through the C? Okay, there is a center point. Through the center point, we have to draw the line CD, making an angle of 120 degree. Okay, that means we have to draw the plane line. There is one, how much they given? Theta is 60 degree, but we have to draw the line for the 2 theta angle. Okay, 2 theta means how much we have to take? So 6 theta is the 60, so 2 into 60 we get the 120 degree. Okay, so we have to draw the line for the 120 degree, and there is the line name D. Okay, we drawn the CD line for the angle of 2 theta, that is the 120 degree. Okay, this is a third step. The fourth step, from D. Okay, there is the intersection of the circle as well as the CD line. From this point, you have to draw a perpendicular line to the AB line. Okay, the AB line, we have to draw the perpendicular line to the intersection of this point. Okay, just you draw the perpendicular. Okay, we can name that E. Okay, that is the DE line. Okay, this is the fourth point. The fifth point, join the OD with represent the resultant stress. Just you have to draw the line from the origin point. Okay, O is the origin point, this point. That means red and yellow is intersect, no, this point. From this point, we have to draw the line. There is a OD line for the resultant stress. So just you draw the line. Okay, OD line. So from after drawing these lines, we can easily find the normal stress as well as tangential stress. Okay, so how we can determine? By using the measurements. Okay, we know the distance of OE, OD. So first of all, normal stress. Where do we have to measure the O to E? Okay, O to E is the distance of normal stress. So O is here. Okay, there is a O in the sense origin to. We have to measure the distance of E. That is the normal stress. Next, what is tangential stress? The tangential stress is D to E. D is the intersection point. So there is a perpendicular line. Okay, just measure the perpendicular line. That is the tangential stress. Next, resultant stress. So resultant stress, what is the O to D distance? Just measure the distance and convert to your scale, whatever it be. Okay, we get the resultant stress. Okay. Okay, this is the Morse circle method. Okay, like this we can do the problem. Okay, thank you.